Time for a crypto market update, January 11th, 2026. Had a hectic week ahead of us. I'm going to walk you through all of the events and timelines. But overall, when it comes to Bitcoin, which is our lead sled dog, if you will, in the crypto space, I am anticipating somewhat of a dip and rip pattern over the next couple of weeks. January 20th maintains a critical time pivot window for the daily and weekly cycles for most digital assets. I hate talking timing because a lot of people can't quite get their head around interpreting that or synthesizing that into their own investment strategy. Just know when I do these crypto market updates, they are about the directional pattern recognition, not necessarily the I's and the T's being dotted and crossed on when price action will happen the way it does. I also will make a commitment to never shill or do paid promotions to you, my audience. If you like instruction, if you like pattern recognition, if you like common sense talk about the most high-performing asset class on the planet, then by all means, give me a number 5 in the comments, give me a like, a repost, a follow, and let's dig in. January 15th, Chairman Scott, Senator Scott of the Senate Finance Committee on Digital Assets is promising a markup on the market structure bill. This is a really important way to move this bill out of committee and get it into voting criteria or voting status, one step closer to law. Day before this, on January 14th, we have unconfirmed deadline for the Supreme Court to rule on Trump's tariffs. Now, we were expecting that to be last Friday. That didn't happen. So anything can happen with the Supreme Court. It's the Wild West with those 9. It's going to be entertaining to see how that plays out. Currently, the poly market, odds market at least, has a 27% chance that the court rules in favor of Trump. How the market responds could be that dip and rip situation that I'm talking about. I don't know what will happen on low time frames, nor does anyone know. But I have full confidence that this quarter, these next couple of months are going to be the months that many have been waiting on. I continue to stack great investments. I continue to earn yield through great protocols and DeFi strategies. Why? Because there's confluence everywhere. For example, the Russell 2000 broke 2,600 for the first time in history. This is a massive animal spirits risk-on signal. And while everyone's pivoting from crypto to precious metals and stocks while they're at all-time highs, we are currently accumulating fantastic assets at incredible prices. Let's talk about alt season for just a second, because everybody has bastardized and abused the word or term alt season. Many YouTubers, X accounts, even TikTokers shill ticker symbols and talk alt season nonstop. But I'm here to tell you that if you have a proper strategy and you know how to look at the market and you exercise skills, you can make money in any market. It's about adapting to the market that comes to you right now, not trying to predict this mythological rainbow creature called alt season all the time. Even if you don't get the mythological alt season in the next 2 months, you're still at an opportunity where if Bitcoin makes even a shallow high or a new all-time high, there's 5 and 10x multiples everywhere. Asset, you just simply have to have a strategic acquisition or portfolio rebalancing project right now when times count, when fear and greed. To make life-changing money without feeling like you've got to buy the next micro cap that just rolls off of the pump fund conveyor belt. For example, this is the SWI ETH chart, okay? SWI is currently vacillating between the 17th largest market cap on the planet and the 21st, just depending on the day of the week, okay? It's also one of the hottest layer 1 blockchain ecosystems out there, if not the hottest outside of Ethereum itself. And look at the performance of SWI versus Ethereum. It's starting to put in an incredible reversal pattern on this, meaning if you own ETH and you own SWI, your SWI is going to outperform the part of your portfolio that's in Ethereum. These pairs are great charts to look at when you're trying to decide, should I rotate my ETH that I've been holding for 3 years into SWI? Should I take a 2x on ETH or should I risk a 3 or a 4x on SWI? Current trading volume on SWI is more than hyperliquid Arbitrum, and Ton combined cumulatively. A lot of that is happening because they came out and said they're going to be a privacy layer, which is huge, plays right into the privacy narrative, perfect timing on that, and they're talking about stable coin transfers for free, aka no gas fees, although SWI gas fees are nominal and lightning fast already, so it's just a win-win for institutional money, basically. While the Bitcoin ETFs are getting eaten up by the big banks. You've got JP Morgan, Morgan Stanley, Wells Fargo. Wells Fargo's even now talking about collateralizing with Bitcoin so that you can loan against it. Look at these. They had 731,000 in Q1 of 24. Now they're at 346 million. 272 million. Now they're at 724 million. Now they're at 383 million, up from 141,000. While you're scared or your neighbors are scared, the banks are simply gobbling up like hungry, hungry hippos. What's going down this week? Well, you've got the market reacting to Trump's call for a 10% cap on credit cards, which is really interesting and a fantastic little weather balloon, if you will, that he flew up over the weekend. December CPI comes out Tuesday, big reading. October new home sales, Tuesday. November PPI, that's a big one on Wednesday. That's really a big influencer of the Fed fund rate. Then you have the Supreme Court ruling, like I said, and then you have the Philly Fed manufacturing index on Thursday. So if you're a news trader, lots of volatility available. Favorite charts right now is the total 2 market cap, everything outside of Bitcoin and Ethereum. It has bounced really well off of this multi-year trend line, and volume is starting to curl up and momentum is bottoming out. People say buy low and sell high. It really sounds oversimplistic, but you're kind of at that point where there's going to be a crescendo of some kind. Whether it's new all-time highs or shallow highs, doesn't matter. You can make incredible gains compared to the stock market, precious metals, and real estate right now. Problem that most crypto investors fall into, especially when they're just getting started in their first couple of years, is that they are indoctrinated to hold their altcoins forever. When in reality, all assets have their own little circadian rhythm, if you will, even though that's about sleep. You get my drift. They have cycles, daily cycles, weekly cycles, yearly cycles. And if you don't look at those, it's really hard to understand where the boom and bust parts of the cycle is. Still here, thanks for being here. Give me a number 5 in the comments. And hey, look, if you're one of those people who are just tired of not getting results and you're an achiever and you want to make an impact on your community, you want to make an impact on your family's legacy, and you believe in crypto philosophically, then welcome to my audience. But more than that, if you're interested in a little bit more hands-on training, a little more hand-holding, something that's not over technical and you don't have to become a day trader, check out cryptoyall.com. My website, my little personal brand. And if you watch this video right here, you can see my 12-minute overview that teaches you how to use the crypto flywheel method. Create income streams with crypto, odds markets, yield farming, trading bots, altcoin swing trading, and more. This is an awesome opportunity to use the primary market, not the secondary market, to create DeFi yields. Then we build our appreciation. We build equity in those daily, weekly, and yearly cycles on awesome digital assets like SWI, like Chainlink, and many other betas to those. And we have an awesome profit-taking strategy that allows us to move into a position of leverage where we've got more collateral on chain than we've ever had that we can use to parlay into more cash flow. So check it out, cryptoyall.com. If you watch that video and you like it, you can schedule a one-on-one video call with me. Get ready for a big week. Like and follow for more.